Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So I got a chance to check out Whyte versus Lewison yesterday. It was a okay fight, I guess. But I'm a big boxing fan, man. So sometimes I think a fight is okay, and some people think, oh, that fight sucked. You know what I mean? But I thought it was an okay fight. I thought Lewison probably won the first round, if I can remember. I think he was just a little bit more busier. He was winging some shots, but just like I picked Dillian Whyte because I was just more confident in Whyte being in shape. He's the younger guy. I think he has a little bit more tools in his game than Lewison. Although Lewison did have a nice amateur career, Whyte was using a good jab, fighting on his back foot, decent in the fight. Lewison had some opportunities. He was winging some shots, man. He was just missing with a lot. Thought he started to run out of gas a little bit towards the end. His corner ended up stopping the fight. Would have liked to seen Whyte get a clean knockout in the fight, but he did what he had to do, man. Thought Lewison was throwing some good body shots. I mean, both guys were giving some good work. They were giving and taking. Just thought Whyte was in better shape. Thought his jab was more effective. And I thought he landed the cleaner, accurate shots in the fight. So Whyte did what he had to do. Now, as far as who should Whyte fight going forward, I'm thinking Dereck Chisora. I even put out a video here the other day. Lewison and Chisora were on Instagram, and they had a message for Dillian Whyte, pretty much saying, if I lose, then Chisora is going to come for you type of thing, which he ended up losing. Lewison did. I like to see the fight with Chisora and Whyte. They have a history. I know a few months ago, I believe when Whyte signed with Hearn, I believe that was where him and Chisora got into it in the lobby area or something. They were pushing each other or got face-to-face confrontation, cussing each other out. So, I mean, I like to see the fight based on that. But what I would really like to see, I like to see that fight, but what I would really like to see is Dillian Whyte possibly come over to America, or at least fight one of these American prospects, Gerald Washington, even like a Artur Szpilka. He's from Poland, but Artur Szpilka, Jarrell Miller and Whyte would be a crazy. Could you imagine just the build up to that fight? That'd be crazy. I like to see one of those type of fights, man. Adrian Granat called out Dillian Whyte. Whyte said he would fight him. Granat has a fight coming up though, so he has he has to take care of his business. He's getting ready to fight France Rills, so he has to take care of that first. Rills only loss was to Robert Helenius when France Rill had replaced, who did he replace? Erkin Tepper, and he ended up fighting Helenius. But I don't know, man. Whyte did what he had to do. The more I watch Whyte, according to a lot of UK fans, they think he's like a top 10. Well, not all, but a lot of the UK fans I converse with about the heavyweight division, they think Whyte is like a top 10 heavyweight, So to me, man, as of right now, it just seems like he's comfortable with living off of, I'm going to say he's comfortable, but to me, his claim to fame right now is just going 7 rounds with Joshua. He put up a competitive fight, but that's, to me, his claim to fame right now. Rather than that, there's no standout marquee win besides that. I know he had, was it shoulder surgery? He had to overcome that, and he's getting back in the flow of things, So I understand that, but 2017 has to be a big year for him. I'm not sure if they're going to try to have that Chisora fight before this year ends or not. I don't know yet. We have to sit back and wait, man. But I like to see him in there with somebody that's competitive, that's a 50-50 fight. The David Allens and the Lewisons and those type of fights, man. And I forgot the other guy that he fought. Okay, cool. You're getting back into the rhythm of things. But, to tell you the truth, man, I would have rather seen him try to lay out Antonio Tarver than fight Lewison when he fought him. And now we can argue that Tarver, was pricing himself out or whatever. But I want to see Whyte in there with somebody it's a competitive fight. Now I want to see some 50-50 type of fights. Like I said, Gerald Washington, Trevor Bryan, somebody, one of the American undefeated guys or somebody overseas undefeated, like I said, Adrian Granat. Now, credit to Dillian Whyte. He did say that he would fight Hughie Fury. Then it was Hughie Fury in his camp that's saying, oh, no, he's like a friend of us, family, or whatever the hell he said. So it's not necessarily Whyte's fault for, not being able to fight Hughie Fury, but I want to see him in one of those type of fights. It's time to, get this ball rolling and really, see where Dillian Whyte is at among the other top heavyweights. Even a Joseph Parker fight. I'm not sure if that fight can come to fruition, but I even like to see that fight. But I want to see Whyte in there with somebody that's 50-50, or hell, he might not even be the favorite, just to see where he's at. But these type of fights, I think he'll win these fights against the Lewisons and even a guy like Price. I think he'll beat Price. I want to see him fight one of the guys that are, rated, maybe a former title contender, somebody like that. But you guys let me know what you think about that Lewison fight, and who do you think that Dillian Whyte should fight next? I'm out.